Hey everyone, this message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Mars, pretty much the whole damn chart. If you don't know your chart, get to know it. I do birth chart readings and they're my absolute favorite to do. So all of that information is in the description box below. So let's just get started with what I have here. And there will be a couple different scenarios here. So let's get on with it. Okay, so I'm seeing you may have, this can be new love. This can be someone having the courage to get back in the dating scene and meeting a soulmate. Taking a risk to actually put themselves out there, going towards someone, not necessarily someone who isn't your type, but just deciding to get back out there against your better judgment, I feel. And just kind of like owning it too. Like with Leo here, it's like center stage. It's like the sunlight is the spotlight. And I'm also seeing like you're like some of you being in alignment to be able to take that risk. I'm also seeing because I'm seeing like the Sun, Mercury, Venus, like that's literally placement in the solar system. But I'm also seeing with this here, with this bottom row, with the water element, Saturn return, and the South Node, this is what killed it for me. Like this, it all looked so positive until I got here and I was like, oh, okay, so we're doing something different. All right, so it looks like someone who maybe you were in a relationship or you're currently in a relationship and there's a lot of he say, she say going on where it's like, it's the blame game, pointing the finger, and no one is like taking accountability or responsibility for their part that they play. It's just like two people who are just like one and the same, and this can also be a soulmate or a twin flame connection, just, and not necessarily, but we'll see once I get into it. But and it could be just because I have Saturn return here, and this is like judgment, like karma. And this right here makes me feel like it's bad karma. But karma is definitely at work here. Because Saturn is like, oh, you remember that one thing you did? Yeah, I'm back. You remember all that fuck shit you did back in the day? Yeah. It's a judgment on that. Like, remember that? Yeah. We're gonna have to make you pay for that one. And then I'm also seeing somebody falling in love after coming out of this energy, after healing. Because Chiron is the wounded healer. You might have met this person. I was gonna say the doctor, but I also saw like, I don't know. I heard AA, so maybe you met them in some sort of like recovery, or you are going through recovery, or they are going through recovery. But there is a sense of healing after, because this is the Ten of Swords, so this is the ultimate betrayal, backstabbing, like left you like this, like just kind of like in your feels. But it's like, despite having gone through all this, like you're still the Empress, like you're still willing to get out there and take that risk. Because first house is Aries, this is the Fool, this is, you know, not caring what anybody thinks anymore, not, you know, letting your own light shine, and just like, sorry about that. Or maybe you didn't know what happened. It cut off for whatever reason. But yeah, there's a lot of tit for tat going on, and it's like, after coming out of that, what I was saying was, shit, what was I saying? I don't know. But with this card, as far as like the verbal abuse or something of that nature, there's harsh words were said to where it just had you just laid out. You or someone else, or you were just harsh with your words. Gemini, we know you can be slick with the mouth. Don't even act like it's not you. I'm also seeing somebody who decided to dip out on their soulmate and take a risk, a foolish risk that ended up putting them in the situation where they're now having to deal with, you know, bad karma. Like, you poured your cup, now you gotta fucking drink it. But they're definitely in their feels about it. because this is the Ace of Cups, and while this can be like, you know, new love, like a new soulmate. It could be, you know, it could be exactly what I'm saying. Like them being in their feelings, and this could, it's like you made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. Because this also looks like bed sheets to me for whatever reason. Also, with this here, with healing, I'm not saying somebody had an STD or something of that nature. And this, again, this isn't everybody's story, so let's not get crazy. But let's just start clarifying it, because you know, taking that risk and just making foolish decisions sexually, like, because this looks like someone just going to town on someone else, and it's like, hey, you can't do that. And it's like with the healing here, this isn't just like emotional healing. Like this can be healing in whatever form, because this card speaks of Sagittarius and Virgo is about health. This talks about the hospital, the doctor, you know, those sort of things. So let's just start clarifying. Yeah, someone, I feel like they're trying to take control. Like, not, like if this is you, oh, wow. If this is you, there's a level of you trying to like regain control. There we go. Because if this was an abusive relationship, like this person really just, kind of like did a number on you, where you thought things that just weren't even true. And it was all in your head. But like they definite like mind like manipulation with the Lovers, with the, and this is also the Lovers card, the Nine of Swords. And with the Judgment card here, it's like now they're having to face that. And this is also after, this could be someone righting their wrongs too, coming to like some sort of realization, because they've like I said, can be past, present, or future. This may have hit you already or not yet, or you're currently going through this. But it's like you kind of seen the error in your ways and you're trying to correct it. And this is like you owning up to it. You taking like, now someone is wanting to be accountable. Now someone is ready to, now someone realizes they were in love or something like that. So this can go either way, however you want it to be. So tell me about Leo. That's the Strength card. I've even heard like having to bite the bullet. Like, I don't know anyone that says that. But like, I know that that's like the term, like from being her, like they would, in battle, if they had to have like some sort of like surgery or like some sort of like amputation or something like that, they didn't have like anesthesia. They literally had a bullet in their mouth and they had to bite down on it because like it hurt so bad. But it's like there's nothing you can do. So it's like having to just kind of like deal with your emotions. Like, this could have been after a game of tit for tat, like, no, you, and somebody just taking off and being like, fuck this, I'm out. And it's like, now they're sitting there like, well, now who can I blame? And there's no one left to blame, because that's the only person left in the situation. So they're literally having to just like, you know, suck it up. Why is Leo here? Tell me about Leo, the Gemini. Why is Leo here? Tell me about Leo. No. Something flipped over. Where'd it go? Oh, 2 cards flipped over. So this is, gather myself. Yeah, so this is 5 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is laying the burdens down. This is definitely someone walking away from something that just, you know, this is the empty victory. Coming out of the mind games, it's like, somebody realizes that they're better than that. Like, she literally, like, she's holding her, like, she's like, ugh, I don't have time for this. Like, I'm better than this. And it's true. Tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. What is Gemini here? What is... And this can be a business relationship as well, because Venus is the ruler of partnership. So that can be business or romantic, platonic. Just partnering up with another individual or a group. More so an individual. What is Gemini here? Oh. Okay, so we got the moon in reverse. So this is secrets coming out. The moon talks about secrets, things that are hidden, stuff that's done in the dark. In reverse, that's the realization that's coming out of that. Like, and if we wanted to look at it, you can look at someone pointing the finger at the other person, or them looking themselves in the mirror at themselves. Remember, I said somebody walked away, so now they literally can only point the finger at one person, and it's back at themselves. Tell me about Venus. What is Venus here? Tell me about Venus. The Tower in reverse. So this is like avoiding a situation. Avoiding karma could even be. Okay, so we know that, like, with the twin flame journey, or even just with soulmates in general, that once you've met them and you recognize, like, they start to push all of your buttons. Like, they know everything, because, like, you are essentially, like, the same person. Like, you're same, but different. So, like, it's like not having to, it's like, I want to stay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. I want to stay on my fuck shit. I want to just do whatever. But it's like, you can't avoid it because it's here. Like, it's literally, like, this is literally all on the same day. Like, it's all hitting you all at once. So I'm just gonna have to say that this would be someone who has strong Venus in their chart, could be dealing with a Libra or even a Taurus. There's Leo here, another Gemini, or a Capricorn, or Sagittarius, Virgo. Hell, gang's all here. Tell me about the Tower in reverse. Where's the Tower? Okay. Okay, so I have the Page of Swords in reverse. So I just feel like both of you were immature and just kind of like petty, or even using, someone could be like sharp with their words. And this is also like, you know, the stalker card, but in the reverse, it's like, I'm not doing that. You're not saying the things that you used to say. You're not reacting the way that you used to react because of this. Everything is in the reverse. It's like, oh, and you know what? And like I just said, this is avoiding it, but you can't. Like, everything, look, you want things to just seem like they're great, or this could be you or someone else wanting to make it seem like it's great, but it's not. And it's like, you thought, and you're about to be sat down, or that person, someone's about to be sat down. Tell me about the first house. Why is the first house here? And that is the self. Yeah, the World card. This is this talks about, you know, a cycle, the ending of one chapter, beginning of another. A again, I can't help but think that with Judgment and the World here, with the first house, this is most definitely someone who is going through some sort of transformation. And with the body, like the self, like I just said, doing a complete 180. So if somebody comes back, I don't know why I just thought that. So if someone comes back, or if you try to go back to someone, or some, like, there is a level of newness. Why is the World here? Tell me about the World. What is the World here for Gemini? Why is the World here for Gemini? Tell me about the World card. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So in the upright, this is someone being so focused on the offer or what's in front of them. Again, this is ignoring what you're supposed to be doing. This is ignoring what's literally being put in front of you. Because this is literally in front of him or her, whatever. And then in the reverse, it's like blatantly ignoring. And at the bottom of the deck, I had Queen of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But that's a bitch. I'm sorry. The Queen of Wands in reverse is... ain't nobody to fuck with. Like, you just don't want to deal with that. You don't... Okay, I don't know what made me just do this. I would never normally do that. But I split the deck at Justice and the Ten of Swords. This is also the Ten of Swords, so it's like, you remember that, you remember all that other stuff that you did? Surprise, like, no, I got something new for you. I got some new emotions for you to deal with. All those ones that you, suppression, okay, someone could be suppressing, like, their feelings. But, like, we all know, you can't do that. It's like, it's bound to boil over. Whoa. That just like literally like flew right out of my hands. Okay, so this is, I was looking at the water element when this flew out, and it flew out just like this. So 10 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this speaks about like a solid foundation. Like, see, he's growing old with his family. 10 of Pentacles, you know, they want for nothing. At least materially. Like, material-wise, like, it's fine. But it's like, this is an empty victory right here. So it's like, here we are again, back in your feels, probably because you or someone else decided to focus on money. And didn't care about love. And didn't care about the emotions. Decided to just suppress it and just be like, you know what? I don't need this. And dipped. And that is most definitely a thing. That's a common thing for twin flame relationships. Like, there's always a runner and a chaser. This wasn't a twin flame reading, but it's starting to look like it. Why is the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands in reverse here? Why is the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands in reverse? Okay. So I got the high. I don't know what is with these two cards. Damn it, Gemini, you always got to do things in the double. Okay, so this further confirms what I was saying, because two of Wands is having to make a choice, like choosing a course of action, a direction. the Hierophant speaks of a relationship, does speak of marriage, but it also speaks of tradition. And it is the card of Taurus, so it could be someone stubborn, not wanting to choose it, not wanting to change their ways. That's what I'm saying. And because they're not changing their ways, it's like they could have money, but it's like they're still not happy and they can't figure it out. Or, and if this is you, it's like not hitting you, and I'm not really understanding. And at the bottom of the deck is the devil. So this is, like I said, this is back to that fuck shit. Like wanting to just do whatever, you know, you or someone else. I don't mean to be saying like you. This person is just not realizing. And it's like they want to stay in their old ways. Like, but you can't. And if that's not the case, this could be someone coming back and you guys just not feeling very fulfilled because there is no emotion. But you're staying in it because it's familiar. So you don't want to go in a different direction because that's the unknown. The Hierophant wouldn't go into the unknown. That's the High Priestess. Why is Saturn returning here? Tell me about Saturn return. Tell me about Saturn return. What's Saturn return for Gemini? And this is 5, so it's like this speaks of change. This is like inevitable change. And actually, let's just tell me about the North Node or South Node. Oh, tell me about the South Node. Tell me about the South Node. Two of Cups in reverse. The bottom of the deck is Magician. So this again tells me that somebody is trying to come back to a Cups. That is Gemini energy. But with it being in reverse, someone not choosing love, it's like they're having to pay for it. Now they're I feel like because they didn't choose it before, or you or whoever didn't choose it before, it's like now there's an overflow of the feelings and you just don't even know what to do with it. And this is your card right here, this Magician. It's like you do know what to do. You do know what to do. You or this person knows what to do. But like you're blatantly ignoring it. And I'm telling you, man, like I don't think you really want to go that route. Let's see, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, this is all mind games. King of Swords in reverse. This is deception. This is self-deception for sure. And if it's not self-deception, this is just deception period with whoever they come across, because he makes logical moves. He's calculated. He doesn't do anything based on emotion. Clearly, we already know that's on the board. No emotion. Well, sort of. And they don't know what to do with it. But this is sharp words. This is like running off at the mouth. Like just saying whatever and not giving a fuck. Yeah, and this is not wanting to fight. This is not fighting for it. This is, like I said, somebody walking away, not wanting to deal with it, rather pointing the finger and not look at themselves. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's selfish, somebody who's materialistic, somebody who doesn't take care of home. This is somebody who lives beyond their means as well. This also could be someone who doesn't work, or just basically someone who's not at the top of her game, who's not very nurturing. That's because her in the upright, she's nurturing. She's got the rabbit that speaks of like fertility, and she has like the food here, so that like it's nurturing. This is stuff that's good for the soul. This isn't good for the soul in the reverse. Yeah, and it's like you're in and out, or this person is in and out just on a whole bunch of bullshit. I can't see that. Like, they think they're single, ready to mingle, like just having the good old time, best of both worlds, and then they realize they got this huge journey ahead of them, and then now they're like left with this emotion, couple of emotion, don't know what to do about it. And this also speaks of an apology, or you know, something of that nature, or a proposal. But I'm not seeing a proposal, I'm seeing more so of like, damn, I fucked up. Yeah, look at that. And now it's like you're having to take that time out. You or this person is having you're being, like I said, you're being sat down. I said that. You or someone else is being sat down because you didn't deal with the harsh words that caused all of the heartache. And so it's like somebody is really having to like cut out the bullshit and then just take the time to reflect. And if this isn't you and this is someone else, this is you saying, I'm cutting this out, and you're taking the time to reflect. Or I'm cutting this out and you need to go reflect. Like, you need to go get in time out and think about what you've done. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, this is Queen of Swords right here. Something lurks and you don't know what it is, but you have to be mindful of how you react to things. And if this is you avoiding stuff, like, trust me, one false move and dad over here, you in trouble. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so you have to, because you're being forced onto your, like I said, North Node, and it's right here. Like, you're being forced. You have to get over this. You have to apologize to someone, whoever. Someone needs to apologize. Someone needs to balance out their emotions, heal, cut out the bullshit, and get on with what they're supposed to be doing here on this earth. Yeah, you need to make those sacrifices. Give up all of that confusion. Get out of dreamland. Wake up. So let's pull an advice card. Oh, I said wake up and look at the bottom of the deck. Awaken. Okay. I'm pretty much done here. Spirit. One advice card for Gemini. One advice card for Gemini regarding this spread. So at the bottom of the deck, we have Sacred Journey. And the card that we have for you is Transformation. Whoa, whoa. All right, Transformation. Sounds about right. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Transformation occurs in nature's cycles all around us: birth, death, and rebirth. These cycles are not feared when we are able to observe the transformation and beauty and change. If you have drawn this card, you are also going through a beautiful transformation of self. This process can be challenging and difficult at times. Not knowing what is ahead of us can seem daunting, and you may feel you are unraveling. Dearest one, have no fear or concern. You are embarking on a remarkable journey that will invoke and touch your soul. This is a time when patterns, habits, and old belief systems are challenged and transcended. The butterfly is slowly emerging from its cocoon, which it once found stable, safe, warm, and secure. For many years, you have been playing it safe in all the areas and facets of your life. But now you find that things aren't happening around you But now you find that things are happening around you that challenge your way of being. You wished for more, did you not? You hungered for greater understanding, greater clarity, and greater and stronger connection to the mystery of the divine. The caterpillar has had its day. It has experienced all it needs to experience, and now the time has come for the butterfly to emerge. The beauty you bring into this world with your unique colors and flight will be so very inspiring. With your radiant beauty and courage, you will raise the vibration of this earth to greater octaves of love and light. Affirmation for this card is, I am courageous as I embrace this transformation with love. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. So meditate on that. This could be you or for someone else. Or if this ain't you and this is someone else, please send it to them, because they need a whole life lesson. But they might actually know that already and might be pissed off about it, so maybe not. So yes, that's what I have for you. Thanks for watching. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. If this resonates, go ahead and leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Thank you, and good luck with everything.